Hey guys, happy Monday. I wanted to share a little bit about something that I've been thinking about a lot today, and it's about dreaming. It's about when you have big dreams and people kind of look at you like, ooh, like that's a pretty big, pretty big thing to be focusing on. And I've always gotten that because of my age too, and because, I haven't followed the same path really. I've kind of paved my own my entire life, and all the way back to when I switched to online school when I was 14. That was kind of new and kind of different, and I so I've always been a kid who has been like, I want to do these huge things, and I don't want to wait till I'm, older. I want to do everything right now, and I've always been really focused in that way. And I've had a lot of different inspirations in my life and models in my life that I look at and go, I want to be like them. I want to do stuff like them, and that's always changed. But what has always remained the same is my focus to accomplish those things. And I have accomplished a lot of those things that I thought were impossible. And when people told me, that's too big of a dream, I was like, okay, well, watch me. I'm gonna do it. And I remind myself that more now that I'm older, because I still have those big dreams, and they're bigger. They're much bigger. And I remind myself that every day that I put energy into those things, every day that I focus myself in that direction and stay passionate and stay excited about it, I'm one step closer, and I feel it gets more real every single day. And that's exciting, and that's just, it's really cool to be able to be able to be that force for yourself without anyone else needing to tell you, what to do or help you along the way. I have allowed myself to not be spoon-fed by other people anymore. I can be much more focused within myself, and that's my fuel, and that's my motivation to stay on track. And I know, despite what anyone else tells me, that I can accomplish those things. One of my biggest things that's happened in my life so far is publishing my first book, and I never thought I would do that. But when I realized that first moment, I remember when I was 16, I realized, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go for it. I didn't really know what it would do, or the people that it would touch, or how my life personally would change, and it has. And so now all of those dreams that I had then that seemed so far off seem so much closer, because I've taken some of those steps, and I've believed in myself. And that's what is so important, is you have to be that support system for yourself when no one else is there. And for me, I've always had people there, but sometimes the journey is still lonely. And so then that's when you learn, when to share with others and when to keep it to yourself, so that you can still be motivated, still stay on your path, and not get discouraged. But I also encourage you to share your dreams with others, because I have gotten so much energy for myself just by getting inspired by other people's stories, and that's why I am challenging myself to share those, my dreams here, because I hope that it helps you and reminds you that your dreams are worthwhile, they are valid, they are, you can do it. You can do it. Just put energy into it every single day. And you know, for me, I was and have been for a very long time. I've been very just inspired and just touched, I guess, by India Ari and her mission and everything that she is doing in her life. And it's different than mine, but there's something in her, just her presence and her mission and just her music, everything, the whole entire thing. It's just like I see so much of that like in myself, and so in the last year or so, it was kind of my own feeling that, you know, if I can make connections with people that I really feel connected to, you know, no matter how big they are, famous they are, or maybe they're not famous at all, but if I can make true connections with people, that will help me to stay on my path. And it's so true. You know, when you find your tribe of people, and you know it by the way it feels when you're with them, it really just makes all the difference. And so you know, this one day I got a Twitter account and I tweeted her and she replied, and first of all I was like, whoa, like that's like just beyond belief, you know, because I totally like love her and everything, so that was beyond belief for me. And she said that she wanted to read my book, and it was just, whoa, like crazy for me. And then when she gave me like her address and I sent it to her, and it was not that long ago, probably in the spring, she sent me a message on Twitter, like a private message, and said she got my book and she's gonna read it. And I was just like I didn't know what to do. I was totally like blown away. And I know like we shouldn't see celebrities, you know, as so unreachable, but the fact of the matter for me is that it's not that as much. It is part of that, but the majority of it for me is that it's somebody that I really respect and really look up to and see myself connecting with and working with. And there's people, you know, like her that I just feel like we're on the same path, we have the same mission, the same goal, and it's not just for us, it's for humanity, it's for, you know, our earth, our planet. And when I find people like that are so driven and motivated and just like full power, you know, like gung-ho like that, even though we're doing different things, we're doing the same thing. And I just think that's so important to find people like that, to keep you motivated, to keep you driven. And I just have a whole new belief like in myself and in the universe to connect me with people, no matter who they are, no matter how far away they are. It works when you put your, you know, when you put your mind to it, and not just your mind, but when you put your energy in it every single day and you believe it. Like, I believed it, but I didn't know how much I believed it until it happened. And so who knows, like, who knows what my life is going to be like, you know, even in the next couple of years, I don't know. But one thing that's certain for me is that I'm only going in the right direction. And every day when I like kind of inch myself in the direction of the uncomfortable and the unseen and the unreachable, and I believe more and more every day that it's, you know, that I can do that and I can break through it, then it's like, what can't happen? Honestly, like, what can't happen? Oprah didn't know she was going to be Oprah. Like, she didn't know how many people she would touch until you know, she followed the signposts, and that's what we need to do. And everyone who believes in themselves and listens and asks gets what they want, and I believe that. So, you know, share your dreams and your goals to give them energy in life, because that's really important. And if you don't have anyone to share them with me, because I love hearing people's stories, and like I said, it gives energy to you and it gives energy to me, because hearing other people's stories is really inspiring. So that's what I have to share today. Happy Monday, and do something good for yourself, and please share your stories with me. Okay, bye.